true, yes. No, it was, they did eunuchs.
Yeah.
I'm sure eunuchs are the ones that don't mean it.
Sorry. Have we said before that Chinese eunuchs would carry around their...
That's true, but I counteracted the Super... What could be the least Super Bowl thing I could do?
Like, you know, what I think is so great about Game of Thrones is that there's
that's
so many
illegal
different characters, and you never know which path they might go on, and which characters might.
I not remember a single thing of the book because I feel like I need language to even be making sense of the world around me. In the lobby, walking down to my car when I came to, and the doctor told my mom apparently that when I came back, I had been like, give me more of
them. Hours of listening pleasure await you. Our previous episode's guest asks this question of you. What about baseball? A lot of tons and tons of near accidents, and then also accidents.
Yes.
Happening all the time.
In the old days of journalism, when there was a lot more money about, then it'd be really great news, wouldn't it? If there was a loop inside. If you were working somewhere on Fleet Street.
What the
God, it's
people doing?
I tell you what, I'll go and tell them there's been some loop inside in Provence. We just don't have the budgets now, though, so now we just have to sit at our desks and produce 42.
Comprehend them, like when we were, 3,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, we didn't need to think about anything except people in our immediate vicinity. We didn't have much astronomical knowledge.
A palace complex in the ancient Mesopotamian city-state of Ur. The palace would have been pretty new when Ur was abandoned around 500 BC.
They were careful. Wasn't there something like you basically have to bring this in for a small amount of money?
Yes.
On the lips. He kissed me and brought me in his van.
Yeah. He kissed you first and then brought you in his van?
Yeah, I said I'd never been kissed.
Oh, tell us. That's a romantic way to get captured.
reading the mail.
You're not supposed to do that, and you're certainly not supposed to put people in prison for half of their lives. Well, and you're especially not supposed to... Ironically, the same survey found plenty of evidence of religious-based Keynesian view.
Right. Still the worst children's book ever. Although it's...
Squarespace.com and enter offer code CRACKED at checkout to get 10% off. Squarespace. You should. Today's show is also sponsored by Howl.
The hell are you doing?
HOWL. The podcast, Sister Nancy's Bam Bam. I think I played that just a couple months ago, actually. We'll ride into the live show on that part, but it's appropriate that we're kicking things off with the song Famous because, as I said up top, we're talking about the Oscars, the Super Bowl for the film industry.
He used to be a high-energy experimental particle physicist from the team that discovered the top quark at Fermilab. He's now one of our colleagues on Tuning Covers.
No, God, what? No, God.
Curious, she did covers.
No, she did Emotion front to back. And
well,
then
wouldn't you like to hear her do Purple?
Background check on him? Mostly it's hard to find someone who just wants to sit around in a laundromat and answer people's questions incorrectly.
Oh shoot, I could have done that while I was cooking meat and doing...
Like, nowadays, this guy probably could have just been a life coach.
Yeah, like a self-help kind of guru.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was just a life coach before we had those. So he had to make up a bunch of other stuff that he was. In 1934, he applied...
To a point where now, if you interview kids in the 1930s, ask them what their first goal in life would be, like most of them, it would be something like, people would see this stuff, so we just burned it.
It's like the Ouija writing.
Right. It's exactly like that, except with a pen.
Interesting. So they were just embarrassed and didn't want that to get out.
Bill, how did Chance the Rapper do in our quiz?
Well, he got 2 out of 3. That means you won, Chance.
Yeah.
Really?
Awesome.
Really?
Concentration exposure. In low concentration meaning like 50 years, like what they use medically.
Yes.
Would...
Apparently not.
In the 70s.
So you're going to go for the Taylor Swift Memorial with Sang and all the dogs.
There we go.
Really were bothered by it. That's 1-888-924-8924. Or click the Contact Us link on our website. That's waitwait.npr.org. You can... Thank you, Roxanne, and thank you, Mark.
Goodwill is suggesting that to celebrate Valentine's Day, you donate your ex's stuff. 2014. Now available in mint.
Good luck.
Oh, I could have listened to that ad for another 10 seconds. Welcome.
Those who are different from us. Maybe it's genetic, or maybe it's culturally ingrained. That fear is like
2 hot dogs.
Bad place.
Roast beef sandwich.
That was really bad when that was one lane road.
Okay, great. This is yeah.
Whoa,
Keep it going. This is
okay.
great. No, let's say because
Really
take the roast beef sandwich off.
Did your aunt make this? Oh, damn. You just run that red light? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. My goodness.
Thank you. Click.
So the job. You know where we do the different
right, the different.
Come on.
We'll just
oh, what the hell?
Bag of dicks.
If we know anything, we put it in.
Right.
You know, we haven't got that much stuff.
That's reassuring.
Good job.
Whoever died. But Jane was there, and she took charge, and she
No.
kept things going, and so we'd highly
Pay any
recommend
attention
her.
at all?
There was a woman in Watertown, her name escapes me at the moment, diabetic. They attributed her fall to possibly the diabetes.
Wow.
She got up, and according to witnesses, went to Boston.
Usually get to people before going, are you guys having, you're having
Wrong.
sex? Okay, if you could put a flag up or something next time.
But that's
met a dinosaur, and the guy who made the comment on YouTube had just made the comment.
Right?
I feel like that was like the wasn't that like the end of the comic?
Why are you hitting the brakes? Where are you going?
Correct.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Turn signals. Jesus Christ.
He was like,
Can't everyone be rich? Tell you what, pass me my snuff cylinder. Of course, sir. Sir, get
not a four-way stop.
Pardon? I think said 1 2 minutes. She's scones. Listen to what I have to say. For you.
Whoa, dude.
You will go down.
Nope.
You'll feel something. It's Tabasco.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get an effect. And I imagine there's a lot of these cures were built.
Domino. It's almost like one of those really fancy domino setups with like a web
Lights.
where they're doing.
Some awkward dinner parties, I'm assuming, when people just start. Now, does that feel you mean like you love it, like you're crazy for it? Like, so it's like you're crazy.
Yes,
for,
I mean like it could be
believe, like you're crazy about it.
Well, I mean, if like you're prone to.
That is what you are. That's what you're getting with this service. You go and you tell them what flavors you like. You're not gonna ask you what kind of wines. They're gonna ask you what you like. Like, do you like your chocolate milk or dark? Burnt popcorn or no, that kind of thing.
That they're driven. I mean, because obviously it's not like they say like, "Hey, mom, what's that?"
Yeah.
Can I try it?
Oh, he'll learn. It's all right, Vicky. Let him try it.
You know, he had like a prism that he put in a certain part of the scope, and it created these kind of light artifactual things that drifted around.
No, just go roll on through.
You lost a lot of resolution with it.
No good. I like HD science.
That bee sting, like, lip gloss that was real hot in the 90s until it definitely probably killed some teens.
All the same water. Yes, all the same water. I mean, like a lot of it's melted glaciers. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean they're not making new water, huh?
They're not making new water. It's like the same water until we get more of that space rain that started the Earth. Yeah. We're not gonna get any.
She throws the ball, so does she. Pops it up, but it's no good, and rebounded by Survivor Lady. How'd you think, Matt? How many episodes could you last?
Wrong.
Me? Yeah. Oh, I think you look like if Mark Duplass did Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I don't know whether to thank you or spank you. I'll take both, Matt, and this is Pistol Shrimps Radio. No idea what's happening.
Really?
Ryan's adjusting his camera equipment. 3 to 13, and that's not looking good with 10 minutes and 55. All they needed to do was get a shot of Marlon Brando watching TV, seeing this, and reacting with a smile.
No,
the
just
whole
run it.
crux of the end of this film. And apparently, Brando... when I talk to people in real life, I don't use this voice. This Andy fella right here, tomorrow you're going to be able to hear him on a fun little project on How FM. Oh, on the...
Hey, hello's in the room. I hope you turn the volume down. Please welcome spontaneous. Mr. Michael Pan.
Hello. If I was to be a camper, or whatever the word was you said.
Glamper.
It would probably be
Seriously?
But you
and
in
then
your
I can't
life,
pass you because your own
Do you ever
post
worry
after?
about simplifying your life? Is that something that you think about?
No, I'm a Victorian. My house is full of crap everywhere.
And you like it that way?
Yeah.
You're perfectly happy with that. Does it ever get on your nerves? Is it ever like we should get rid of some stuff? Theory!
No.
Give us a theory!
There's a chimney sweep. His name is Herman, and he lives somewhere in the woods too. And we think he's been rounding up the children. And by we, I mean me and my cat!